Hey, everybody. Whoop, wrong thing. Let me flip this camera around for just a minute. I'll talk to you for a minute. Hey, y'all, how are you today? Looks like we got Bonnie and Pamela going to watch with us today. Everybody say hey to Reggie. He's washing cars in the background here. How are y'all today? Mr. John just got done eating lunch. He's taking him a nap. So when he gets back over here, we'll see. We'll see here in a little bit what he's going to make. We got a laundry list of things for him to show off and do. So we're going to get going here in just a little bit. He's out there taking him a nap. What are y'all doing today? Y'all watching some football? All that jazz? We got I'm gonna be mean and show them. They'll say, I don't want to be on the camera. I don't want to be on the camera. So you know what? It's gonna be our little secret. So we got Caden and Deanna over there, and Ann and Max. And then this is the Richardson family coming down the steps here. They live downtown. Big TikTok people. They are big on TikTok. Hey Heather, how are you? We'll be getting started here in a little bit. We had a long lunch, had a lunch break that took a little longer than expected. And so we will be with you shortly. Tell you what, till he gets done, take you outside, show you around the thing, around the shop. So hold on, you might get drunk. Close your eyes. Hey, Glowy girl, how are you?
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Good, dude. How are you? Eventually. Hello, darling. How are you? Woo!
Look at the cool tricks over there.
Hey, all the manner of cool tricks.
Carriage round's gonna be back tomorrow.
Yes, they will. They will.
To do it, and he tried with one and he was like, we were like, no.
Oh no, they'll be. Yeah, he's here all day today. Should be. Yeah. No, he's circling the way. Well, I don't. What did he load it up?
Back down to like the old Stanfield's parking lot, and somebody told us he was leaving, so I don't know.
Maybe he is. I don't know. I just work here. He is coming back tomorrow, though. Yeah.
We'll do it tomorrow then.
Yeah. No worries. So I'll give y'all a tour of the shop while we're waiting on John finishing his nap. This is one of my dealers that's got a bunch of Hot Wheels and stuff. Hey, everybody just joining us. I did not lie. We are going to watch John blow some glass here in a minute. He just went to, when you wake up at 5:30 or 5 in the morning and you work as hard as I'm working him, sometimes you need a little afternoon nap. So he eats lunch and gets a nap. Let's show you this booth over here. We got Christmas open house happening today. So I got Christmas stuff everywhere. We had a big sale last night on Facebook. I was in Max Iverson's group, my buddy Max's group, and we were also in the Fenton Freedom group. This is my wife, Caden. She's ill as a hornet about something. Who knows? This is John Walk's booth. He's the guy that wrote the books on Fenton. He's got all kinds of nice glass. Thanks, Heather. That's right. Best time to nap. Man, the best nap of the year happens on Thanksgiving. That's my opinion. I love all these hens on nest and stuff. Really cool stuff. Lots of American Fostoria. Got some Tupperware mixed in. Dishes galore. Tons and tons of dishes. Got everybody up there having a ball. This is Barb and John's shared booth. Oh, that's sweet of you, Heather. Yeah, I'd love for you to come. You know how you get to work, you know how you get to quit working 2 jobs is you work 3 jobs. Oh, mercy. This is Barb Garrison's booth. She's got some Fenton in here. Tons of good glass. Let's see. Let me go back here and see if he may not be, it may be a little bit. But I might as well say. Not yet. How long's he been gone? Okay. Well, I ain't no worry. I just thought I can entertain people. I'm pretty good at it. Huh. I hear you. 2's enough, ain't it? Let me show you my big glass dealer's booth. She's got a lot of depression glass. She just brought me a lot of this stuff the other day. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. Just don't need something else to collect. Y'all know what I mean? Hey there, if you're just joining us, I didn't deceive you. We're waiting on John to get done with his nap. He, bless his heart, I am working him like a barred mule. He said, I got 1 day left in me, but he said, I'll be glad to be going home tomorrow to rest for a minute. And I said, well, that's good. I said, I hate to work you like a barred mule, but we had fun and we made some cool stuff. And I guess could do that. Go show y'all that's what I'll do. I'll go show y'all the ornaments here in just a minute. Got a lot of red glass. Beautiful ruby red. Got a lot of crystal. Got some Roseville. I love these glasses. If they had a set of 4 or 6 of them, I'd probably buy them. I can't remember. They're Fostoria, I think. Yeah, Fostoria Homespun. I sure will. I'll tell him that you're so thankful. And more important, your husband's thankful to start you on a new addiction in case you didn't need it, in case you needed a new one. Let's go back here. I'll go show you come back here and show you the new pumpkin, or the pumpkins. He made a few pumpkins, but he's making different stuff today with y'all. I'll show you the ornaments. So these are going to be $25 each if anybody wants one. So this is the beautiful tie-dye frit over white. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this. No, this isn't tie-dye. This is number 12. Sorry. Hey Ryan, how are you? This is number 12 frit. These are $25. It's funny, Heather. That is funny. All right, then we got black and white. Let's say black, white, and pink swirl. It's $25. We got several of each of these. So if you got grandkids that need gifts, this is the fall mix. Got a little thin right there. You can see where you can see straight through it. Fall frit. This one is Rose Garden. Beautiful. I love the lime green and hot pink and dark green. Super pretty. Any of these are $25 if y'all want some. Or 4 for $100. Just kidding. She said she'd do 5 for $100 if you wanted 5 of them. This is supposed to be the Christmas mix, I think. Thing about the Christmas mix is the ruby turns kind of black and muddy looking, but that's okay. How about ocean waves? That's gorgeous. I like it. He swirled that. This one's a tie-dye. This is one I got confused with earlier. This one's tie-dye. And this is what happens when you just put it over crystal. Look at the stained glass effect. Isn't that pretty? I like that a lot. And then this one is Iris Garden, I believe. All right. I can do that for you, Pamela. I'll have Ann invoice you, and then I'll hold it here. Invoice Pamela for one of these, please. And Commons. You'll take 5. Which flavor would you like?
Two bars out.
On the Wi-Fi.
It's gotta be.
It's my Wi-Fi. All right, I'm picking you a good one. Which one do you like better, Pamela? Do you like it swirled, or do you like it dotted like that? Red, blue, green. Pick out good ones. I'm gonna need you to red. All right, you pick. All right, you tell me which ones you wanted, Ryan. I can't tell. Red, blue, green. I don't. Pamela's getting 1 ocean waves swirl. Ryan wants 5 for $100, but I'm making him pick. Oh, right there. Is that what? No, that's not red. It ain't got blue in it, I don't think. Red, blue, and green. 3 red ones, 1 green one, and 1 blue one. Now, Ryan, I don't have one that's. I've got. We'll say this one. This one's bluish, and this is greenish. We'll do this one of this one. How about we just get you one of all of them? How's that? That one. We'll do one of these. Oh, it's not red. I'm sorry. It's pink. It's hot pink. It's hot pink and black. Is that the one? That's my grandmother. Hey, grandmother. How are you? Doing good. All right, one of those. All right, so we got those three so far. All right, let's get you one of the. I think you'd like the fall fruit. It's really pretty. And we'll get you one of these beautiful ones here. Does that work for you, Ryan? Oh, perfect. Do those work for you, Ryan, right there, those 5? Yep. All right, cool. All right, I'll give Miss Ann your information here after a while, and she'll invoice you and ship them when she gets home. All right. Y'all ready? Can you show me the one that you picked for me? Sure. I picked that one. It's pretty. All right. Here he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
How's everybody's day?
Hey. Oh, well, that's neat. Make that a yeah.
Man,
Oh man. Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play.
make a, depends how much time we got. We'll make a snowman, we'll make a ghost, and maybe something else. We'll see how much time we got left.
About 2 hours before the stream has to quit.
Let's get going here.
All right.
Nathan, you gonna want a question?
Sure. Between me and Ann. Yep. What's he pouring? So we're using crystal. Crystal's what's in the pot. And then, oh, what he's pouring. Gotcha. We got chunks of glass, is what that is.
That's what I'm going to color my glass with. Everything in our furnace is crystal. Obviously, I can't bring a color pot over here, but I can add different colors of glass to this and melt it together. So we have, in this case, I'm going to put white with a black top hat or a snowman. We'll go from there.
Righty.
First gathered, and this is up to 60 honey. So if you watch it, it's going to drop off if you don't stop. So you got to keep it moving all the time. Add a little white to this. Throw white on there. I'm going to heat that in. So, here's the thing is the black block. Put that in the table. So we put it forward. That's the door. That's shit. That's the 18, but that's fine. Okay. Now we're going to get a bubble started in this. We got a first layer of white on there. Got a bubble. Okay. Yeah. Got a first layer on there. Got to let this cool off a little bit. Then I'm going to add another layer to it. Another layer of glass to it.
He does not have a mic on. Huh. Are you having trouble hearing him? Yeah, no mic. I can go get one.
You really need it?
I don't know. I've been dying to try it anyway.
We're going to next layer of white. Like that. I'll heat this in. And I'm going to block it, get it smooth. Got it smooth now. We're going to add a little bit more air, make it a little bit bigger. We're shaping our snowman. I can't be way off. It don't make sense.
Okay. Let me see if I
Oh man.
Ah, all right, bear with me. Sorry, y'all. I've got Caden bought me some of these Bluetooth microphone things for using, but we hadn't mastered how to use them yet. So I'll just stand here and commentate. That ain't no big deal. I can do it. So what John's doing now is he's putting the hat on the snowman. He's putting the bottom part of the hat on there right now. And then he's going to go back, and once it's cooled off just a little bit, he's going to go back over here and put it back in the furnace for a minute. Then he's going to put the black back in the furnace for a minute, warm it back up. And then he'll put the top part of the top hat on. Boy, you really could use a minion, couldn't you? You want me to come over there and hold it? Oh, man. You need a minion at home, too, huh?
Good job.
Anne's a good minion.
Yeah.
Ryan, you done got way over my head about that now. That'd be awesome, though.
See you in a minute.
Yeah. Ryan said I've been looking at a cheap source of fuel for a glass furnace and considering trying to use sunlight to drive hydrolysis for hydrogen generation. All right, so now he's working the snowman's hat, trying to get it nice and round. You got to stick it back in the yeah, no, he'll bring it over here to the camera a little closer here in a minute. Show you what it looks like. So you have to keep sticking it back in the furnace because it gets a little too cold, and of course when hot glass gets cold, looks like a snowman. There you go. Now y'all can see it. He looked good. Much better than the first one you were playing with. It's almost like you were trying on this one. He made one a couple of days ago, and somebody, said, "Well, can you make a snowman?" And they were like, "Absolutely, we can make a snowman."
Just got down to some old spots so I can close them off, put them away.
So he's using the torch right now to create a jack. Is that what you call that? A jack line? Yep. And so that gives you the place to break it off at.
All different snows on now. Yeah.
So we're gonna put a. Anyway, yeah, he'd have just lost it while he was running through the town. That's all I know. All right. So now he's heating up the rod of orange in the torch, and he's gonna apply. Scorch it off. There we go. Much better. Much better.
That look better, guys?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Get it in the angle there. Yeah, much better. That's right. Do you want to build a snowman torch? It can be just a regular snowman torch. All right. Now we're knocking it. There he went. He just knocked her right off there. Now he's going to flatten that down.
Good.
Good. Catch. Then we're going to stick it in this box right over here called the annealer. And that's where it cools down to a crispy 900 degrees. And then overnight it goes down. Awesome.
Let's do it to go.
All right.
Go.
So now we're going to.
Go. Let's see, go.
Yeah, he made a ghost with a top hat, and we sold it the other night in the auction. It brought $750,000. We couldn't believe it. And if you believe, if you if you believe that, we got some oceanfront property in Arizona. We'll sell you for $500,000.
Take the bill.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so what we're doing is we're picking up some white frit. So we got our glob of crystal, go in with the white frit, go back in with the white frit, let it melt. Once it gets good and melty, he's going to bring it back over here to this block right here. That's what these two things here are called. That's what gives it its shape. He's just rolling it into a ball there, giving it a nice round shape. Then he's going to give it a puff of air. See it growing there?
Like that.
Just like that. And he's going to go over here and work. See if I can get out of the direct line of his pipes. There we go. So he's molding it a little bit, trying to get it into a little bit of a rounded way. Yep, got to let it get hard because otherwise it don't work too good. Yep. There you go. Did you hear it? All right, now he's going in to get another gather of crystal. This is where the eyes will go. So he's blocking that back out again. Putting it there on the block, rounding it back out. Gonna put another puff of air in it. So, John, we got a question. Why do you swing it? Just when you're swinging it.
Gravity help me.
It lets gravity help him and lets it pull the piece downward. That way it doesn't collapse left, right, or sideways. It pulls it straight down. That's actually how they make swung vases. They'll pull a piece out and then look at that. That looks like he's adding more white. We're making him a super white ghost. Making him a super white ghost. So the melted glass is just in a pool in a crucible inside the furnace. Ryan is asking, the melted glass is just like in a pool in a crucible inside the furnace, and the answer is yes.
It's on a crucible.
Yep.
60 pound clear glass at 2100 degrees.
60 pounds of clear glass at 2100 degrees. In case you didn't know, that's hot. That's the thing that I learned in glass shop. Everything's hot. Don't matter if it looks hot or not. Blocking it out again. I'm gonna give her another puff of air. He has to keep spinning it because if you don't, it'll lay over sideways or do something we don't want it to do, which is fall off the end of the rod or whatever. So he's giving it another puff of air. This time we're going to make it grow to the desired size. So the fun thing is you can see him blowing in that pipe. You know, when I've watched all these people make ornaments and stuff this weekend, they like puff up their cheeks real big and blow really hard, but that's not really the secret. The secret is to just blow slow and steady. You just want the steady pressure. It's not necessarily the force. He tells me that it's like blowing up a balloon. The first time you blow it up, it's all, the hardest part. And then afterwards, it just goes and goes and goes. We're making another jack line, making sure we can separate it from the rod when the time comes. He's using newspaper. When you see him pick up something there, it's wet newspaper. That's what he uses to shape that glass. And it's wild how just wet newspaper doesn't burn your hand teetotally up. But it doesn't. But what's funny is it smells like campfire when he's doing that. It's really neat. So back in the furnace it goes. We have to swinging it, making sure. I asked him if he was a flag in the flag corps in band in high school, and he said no. And I thought, boy, he sure could twirl that pipe like he was in color guard. That's the word I'm looking for. So you see, now we got a nice cylinder shape. That's what I told him, Pamela. I said, we need to get some hot dogs and some marshmallows. That's exactly what I told him we needed to do today. All right, now we're going to put on the eyeballs right quick. Notice how he keeps his hand pretty far down the pole. As you can imagine, that fire gets real hot. That pole gets real hot all the way up to about the midway of the pipe. So and that when he put them eyeballs with that black, it just looks like chocolate melting in. All right, let's see. Ryan says, I agree, Ryan. I think it's it was beginning to be a lost art, but thanks to shows like Blown Away on Netflix, I think it's reviving an interest in glass making. Uh, John's not actually one of the Fentons that made the Fenton uh, art glass. He just happens to be blessed with the same last name. I asked him if he could adopt me so that if I wanted to do this, I too could be a Fenton and then really rock and roll. But he says he's looked at his family tree, traced it back. He can't find none of them. I said, what a shame. Look at there. We got two eyes. Now here's the interesting part. He's fixing. What you gonna do to him, John? Gonna put a top hat on him. He's big into top hats. He said that the first one he made reminded him of Cousin It. That was the goal he was looking at.
Remember Cousin It and Adam's family.
Yeah. Yeah. Cousin. The ghost of Cousin It. That's what we're gonna call him. Gotta block it out.
That's like saying, hey, keep it stable.
John, how did you get into glass making?
Yeah, shop. There's 4,000 feet of fence, 4,000 square feet of fence, one shop. We had an extra building. And we didn't have anything to do with it. So I told my wife, I thought, put a small studio in, I could demonstrate. And got me a flat point lesson for one of my birthdays. And I liked it. So we put a small studio together and they came up, started helping me.
Just like this.
I just talked to him the other day.
It's always nice to have Fenton Legends on speed dial, and John's got Dave Fetty's personal number, and he's rocking and rolling. So in case you didn't hear that, John and Ann had the biggest, one of the biggest dealers middle of America with Fenton, and they had a huge shop and an empty place. And John said, I believe I'd like to, demonstrate how glass is made. And she got him a glass blowing class, and he loved it, and he started there. And then Dave Fetty came along and helped him, and here we are today. Ryan wants to know, can you melt sea glass down and use it as frit or slag?
Yeah, we can try it.
Yeah.
Same coefficient the other glass you're using, they're bright.
Gotcha.
Fan.
Gotcha. So what he says, if you couldn't hear, was that there's different coefficiencies in glass. You know that chemistry class you hated in high school? It's one of the most important things in glass making. So the coefficiency means how much a glass expands and retracts, and they all do that at different rates. So if you've got a cobalt piece and you're trying to put some wide hanging hearts on it or something, they all have to be the same coefficiency and cool at the same time. Otherwise, your hearts will pop out of your piece and break off. Ryan wants to know if they wanted to buy a furnace, a little glass furnace, is there one I should look at in particular to get started with?
To Mobile Glass Studios.
Okay.
They have a little dragon about 35 pounds, a dragon about 60, a Phoenix like this, so we go up to 90 pounds. They're portable. They'll run up the propane tank, 100-pound propane tank. They work really well.
And that was where? Mobile Glass Studios, is that what he said? Mobile Glass Studios, Ryan, is who he would recommend you watch. Look at their, he said they got a 35-pound tank, a 60-pound tank, and a 90-pound tank. They run off of propane, so they're relatively cheap to run. And
Right outside of Atlanta.
right outside of Atlanta, you could go by and see them. They have excellent customer support because we got in a bind. Was it here you got in a bind, or was it somewhere else? Yeah, he got in a bind in West Virginia, and they came up to West Virginia to help him fix the problem. All the way from Atlanta and went to West Virginia. So they're really good folks. No, not too far from Florida at all. Atlanta is, well, let's see, it's 4 hours from me. And depending on what part of Florida you want to go to, could be about 6 or 7 hours, probably from Atlanta, if I had to guess. All right, we're going to knock it off right there. Look at there. We knocked it right off. Don't look like much of a ghost, though, yet, does it? Not yet, but it will. So what we got to do now is we got to do what we call punny up. So what he's doing right now is he's getting some more crystal. He's going to attach it right to the top of that top hat.
Doing it right now.
Hey, Tyler, he's making a ghost.
Cool.
So he's got to, he's going to put it right on the top of that top hat. And he's going to put it right on top of that top hat. And then he's going to be able to pick up that whole piece. Just like that. Now, so he's worked the top end. Now he's going to work the bottom end. He's got to stick it back in, let her get it hot. Very cool. Fort Lauderdale, allow Miami corridor. That's a good way away. Yeah, go ahead, man. Now he's opening up the bottom. All right, John, we got another question. If a bottle, so Ryan collects perfume bottles. If a bottle doesn't have a punny mark on the bottom, that means it's molded in general, right?
They didn't have to turn it around.
And they did, yeah, and they didn't have to turn it around. The other possibility is they blasted it out with a torch.
They could have snapped back to grab that piece of glass.
Yep. Okay. So there is a tool called a snap. And Fenton used snaps a lot, and it would let them grab onto the foot of the piece. And that would let them be able to work the top end without having to punny up to it, thus not leaving a scar or a puddle mark. All right, so now he's cut some toes into that ghost.
Stretch it around a little bit.
Now we're going to watch the magic happen. Now he's taking his snips and cutting off the excess that he doesn't like. Notice you didn't hear a clang when that hit the ground. It's because it's still pretty warm. It's still pretty malleable. It's not necessarily going to break as soon as it hits the cold floor. Now, with that being said, here in a little bit, it's going to cool off and snap in half and explode, and there you'll be. We'll be sitting around here going, and all of a sudden it'll sound like a gun goes off, just pow. That's what he's got a pot for his pipes over here, and that's what that's for. All right, so now he's kind of got like an upside down mug going right now.
Top hat.
With a top hat. That's right, an upside down mug with a top hat.
There you go. What do you think?
Look at there. Float her out just like it needed to be. I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on YouTube, and I couldn't answer the phone, and I was writing it on my watch. Hello. John, we had a casualty, so we need to make another ornament. I don't know yet.
We can do it, whatever.
Said I knew we could. Oh, Ryan, I love that stuff. Yes, I've got a piece of that in my shop right now. He's got a broke leg. Yeah, the ghost is really cool. He's really cool. We're gonna put him in the annealer now. Let him chill out. I like how he put some eyeballs on him this time. That's nice. Like those eyeballs. They look good today.
Do you? Give it.
Let's see.
Let me know.
Johnny's was uh let's see. I think
Egg.
yeah, sure. Gonna make a dinosaur egg.
A multicolored dinosaur egg.
I like it. Picasso.
Well, not really colored the dinosaur egg. You'll like it. Yeah. It is. It's greenish red, black. Crispy, dinosaur egg. Somebody. I appreciate everybody watching us. I hope you enjoy what we do.
That's right. Goes to Christmas past. We're probably going to do this dinosaur egg, and then we'll probably end the video just because I don't want to. I get 2 hours for per StreamYard, so it'll be not, it won't be very close, but I probably ought to go. Mama is probably looking for me to go do some work. That's all right. Here comes all my help from. Here comes all my help back here, so they must not be too busy.
Coming back to get you.
Now Gwen's probably coming back here to warm up. She acted like she's froze to death earlier. Oh yeah. You gotta do the peck test. Hey, that's what we're gonna call it, John. The Ghost of Christmas Glass.
That's right.
That's it. I thought that's pretty good, Carol. That's good. That's good. There's your marketing tip, Ann.
Hey, Ann, this is that market here.
The ghost. That's the name of the ghost. He looks like Scrooge with his top hat on. Let's see. Oh. Well, yeah, Ryan, that'll work. I don't know that I'm familiar with Malines, Malines. I'm not sure that I know what those are. Send me a picture or I'll Google it. Never mind, I'll Google it. That's cool though. So, oh man, we're gonna do. Wait, did you hear that big pop? That's what it is. Oh, I had one in my stream a few weeks ago. That's funny because I probably had no freaking clue what it was. So here's what he's gonna do. This is a really cool thing. He's gonna make a piece of crackle glass. So the way you get crackle glass is you put it down in while it's good and hot, you put it in some water, and that makes it crack. You know, glass don't like to get cold real fast. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna dunk it in water, and then he's gonna put it back in the furnace and puts another layer of crystal over the top of it, and make a really cool crackle glass egg. Is what he's gonna do. Brian, that's hilarious. I don't doubt it a bit that I probably had it and I didn't have a clue what I had. That's about par for the course. In my pocket. That didn't work. I couldn't make them work. They're in there. It's in there by Gwen's rocking chair. In the yellow thing, I think. Caden's gonna test the microphone, see what I did wrong. Because she's smarter than me. Just don't tell her I said that. Had to put it back in. Now we're creating the jack line.
I've got our egg kitchen where you want. That's where it's at.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. That thing that I sold you, I think. Maybe. Pamela, evidently I am. I called myself doing better than this. I think the biggest problem is my phone case is so thick that it won't let me. Excuse me, it won't let me push in. Oh, that's right, Ryan. That's right. Crap, I can't keep up. But I think I know which one you're talking about now. Yeah, the leak would absolutely be more expensive. Yes, the gem bottle. That's what I was thinking about. All right, so now we got an egg shape. So we're gonna put the egg in the. So we're gonna put it in the water now. Uh-oh, I hear it. It's broken, but this is where the magic happens. Gonna heat it all back together so it stays closed. Oh my goodness, people don't have sense. God give a Billy Goat, do they, Ryan? That's the technical tool. It's made it gonna. So, huh? What are you saying? What kind of parts? For what? Thing that you didn't charge. Oh, it's in your pocket. Yeah. What you want? Yeah. Oh no. I need them both. It's a good thing you're pretty. I appreciate you. Max, my minion. I said Max is my minion. All right, let me see if I can get a close up here. Let's just see. Look at there. Maybe we'll get to where you can see that. Look at that. Coming in there. Yes. Wow. Now, stupid question from the. Could you not just do like you do a pumpkin and put a glob on top of it? Okay. I think we can let it down. I hear you.
This is the way he taught me how to do it. So,
well, that's why you do it the way he does it. There we go. There we go. Smooth. Maybe you can see the cracks there. That's awesome. That's going in the annealer. All right. I want to thank y'all for watching today. We had some really cool couple of 3 pieces, and hopefully we'll get to do this again out at John and Ann's event in April. All right. Thank you everybody for watching. Y'all have a great day.